think we're about to get muddy. I think we're definitely about to get muddy. Everybody I see that's coming out of here, these guys are all mudded. So I am completely mudded up. I'm pretty exhausted, I'm tired, but man, I had a blast today, golly. So they kept asking me, they're like, Michael, you're the dirtiest. I mean, I got mud all up and down. I mean, this thing is crazy. So we ended up jacking this up. So I've been riding this most of the day. You can see what I've been through. It is smooth, man. This thing runs like a champ. It's a 450. So, man, this thing will ride though. I was climbing mountains with it. And hey, good morning, guys. It is day 4 here at the Helen home. Last night and yesterday was a long, stinking day, but we had a blast. So the short version of it is Matt, as we were building out his room, updating the system to a JTR system, he decides he wants to add 4 JTR Captivator RS1s behind the seats as near field. He already has 2 RS2s up front. That's dual 18s each. So he had 4 18s, but he wanted to go to 8 18s. So that added a whole host of problems, quote problems, that we had to solve. We had to get power, more power to the room. We talked to Jeff Permanian. He came by and stopped by yesterday, hung out with us, and he recommended we needed more power for sure if we wanted to take, if we wanted to be able to utilize all the resources that are available in those amplifiers. So we ended up running a total of 2 additional 20 amp circuits. So we pretty much have 2 subwoofers on the original 20 amp, and then we added another 2 20 amp circuits for the other 2 subwoofers. So 1 subwoofer up front, 4 subwoofers in the back. It sounds incredible. We need to do some tweaking. We gotta still do some dialing in. This is our first time using Acurus, first time using the Muse, first time using their aspect calibration. So like anything in life, the first time you do it isn't going to be your best time. So we finished up about, I think 1 p.m. Eric and I hung out probably till 2 a.m. and I was like, you know what? I messed up during the calibration yesterday because I left one of the doors halfway open, and that would have really impacted that center channel, even though it sounded great. So instead of going to bed at 2 a.m., I ended up staying up another hour or 2 to recalibrate it with the door open properly. So I'm just curious on Eric's thought. Eric, you were here last night. Yesterday, you came in clutch. So Eric brought the cables that we needed because Matt wanted to add these 4 subwoofers. We didn't have XLR cables, enough of them, because we were going to daisy chain them, run them as 1 subwoofer. There were a couple other things. We thought we might need a mini DSP in case we didn't like the Acurus Muse, and we'd have to go back to the NAD. But Matt, oh my goodness, I can't think right now. Matt definitely doesn't want to go back to the NAD. Completely different sound. He knows that it's not the best thing for home theater. So what were your thoughts, man? You've heard JTR before, you've heard a lot of systems. Just give us your honest thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, the system sounds great. I think after the first calibration last night, we got it into a pretty good spot for a initial dial in. I definitely think my experience with Dirac calibrations are quicker, but for kind of a very hands-off approach of you just need to set up 4 mics and let it run, even though it takes an hour to run.
Correct.
It did a pretty darn good job, and really doesn't need a lot of manual intervention.
Yeah. So again, we're going to tweak some stuff today, but man, it's definitely a different system. But what I like and what we were watching is it would run a calibration, then it would adjust like some trim levels and things. Then it would rerun those measurements, which was cool because then you could physically see, oh, it just level matched all of these speakers. And then it would take another measurement, and then it would adjust the delay and phase, and it would let you know. So you could see visually what it was doing, but it does take quite a while to do that. Even last night, it took another hour. I mean, once you hit go, you just pretty much let it run, and depending on how many speakers, how many subwoofers, the more you have, the more math it has to do, the more measurements it has to take. But I like it. I think it's pretty slick. I don't think it's perfect like anything else. There's some little things that I wish it did have some features, but hopefully in the future maybe they can get that. Things like AirPlay, you know, to be able to stream to that. But we were using Apple Music spatial audio, so that was cool. So I'm excited to check it out today to get their thoughts. We did, oh, here's a funny story. So last night we crank it up. So we're doing Interstellar, we did Top Gun Maverick, and during, I think was it Interstellar?
It was John Wick 4.
Oh, that's right, we did do that one. So we did John Wick 4, and all of a sudden we hear something, bam, 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 bam. Like, what in the world just happened? We ended up knocking up on the top back here was the fire. I'm telling you, my brain, I've sleep deprivation. I've got like 4 hours of sleep. The smoke detector totally fell off the wall, hit the ground, and just rolled down the side. So if you were crazy enough to watch the entire episode from yesterday, you wouldn't know that until the very end. So most of you may not even make that. So I wanted to include that. But that was pretty incredible. There's a lot of pressure in that room. The idea of adding 4 more subwoofers isn't to blow us out of the room. What's interesting is we had to back the subwoofers down. I don't know how many clicks it has on the gain, but let's say there's 20 clicks. We're at click 4. We backed it all the way down to the lowest setting, went 4 notches up, and that's it. So these things are coasting. There's nothing that we'll be able to throw at that they're going to go, oh man, that's too much for me to handle. I mean, our first couple demos were Interstellar, that Punch, in John Wick 4, and then Top Gun Maverick. So it's pretty remarkable. We're having fun. These JTR speakers, that now you guys know why I love JTR so much. That's where I've found my end game for home theater, especially dedicated theater room. And then now we've been working with Jeff and encouraging him, hey Jeff, we would love to create and for him to create something for like this right here, this living room, this beautiful living room. Most people are not going to put 212, RTs, these big massive towers, huge cabinets, not a beautiful finish. It's pretty industrial looking in a beautiful living room cabin like this. But they very well might be willing to do the new Gallows. Is it Gallows? Yeah, I think I said that right. Gallows. I'm telling you, I'm sleep deprived. Gallows. These are some living room, beautiful furniture, looking, styling, not that industrial. So he's going to play with some finishes, try some different things. I know he wants to do white and gray. So I am so pumped to see what he's going to come up with that. He brought up the 465, the Kalos 465 center channel. It was just a prototype yesterday, and you'll see it here in the video. That speaker, there's no crossover in it, so it doesn't work, so we didn't get to hear it. He just wanted to give us the general vibe of it, the shape, the size. It's a pretty large speaker as far as a center channel, but it's, and if you saw the video from yesterday, I did a little short just showing you the different size of that, maybe a sound bar behind it. But I'm excited because this will be very versatile. We could use it as LCR. You could do an L and R, left and right, and then a horizontal center below your TV. So this is the type of system we're looking for. But the thing I'm most excited about is he said that center channel is rated for 123 dB peak. He said that's the exact same output that he currently gets from his 210 HT, the big center channel with 2 dual 10-inch. So that's pretty wild. Jeff's the genius when it comes to designing and engineering speakers, so I'm excited to hear these. Of course, once he gets them, actually built and designed the way he wants them, then we'll get some in, we'll do some testing, we'll see if we like them, and if we love them, we're absolutely going to be selling them, and we'd love to earn your business. But I just think it's going to fit a big niche. It's going to fit an area, and even find new customers for Jeff. Customers that they're not going to put those big towers in their their living room. But I think the Gallos is going to fit that bill really nicely. So I'm super pumped. So we got a lot of stuff planned today. I'm excited to go check out the system to see how much difference it is today than last night when we were sleep deprived and just ready to go to bed. But we got everything done yesterday. So I think today is going to be tweaking that, having some fun, and hopefully we're going to get out on the trails and hit the use the motorcycles. I'm not riding a motorcycle, but they've got some dirt bikes. We've got a 4x4 or oh my goodness, 4-wheeler and a side-by-side Can-Am. So we work hard so that we can play hard. So we've worked hard for 3 days. Now it's time to play hard for 3 days. Eric, you heading out, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Pleasure, man. Thanks so much.
Good seeing you. It was great hanging out, getting that room calibrated. Hopefully, no more issues as y'all get it a little more dialed in.
We're just gonna keep playing, man. So we're gonna hit the trails. I about said slopes because I'm used to snowboarding, but
hopefully you're not hitting any slopes in that side by side.
No. We're gonna have some fun, man. So Rusty brought some toys for us to play with. This will be just a nice kind of like decompression. Let's just go play. Then we're gonna come back, listen to some more. We'll tweak it, dial it in. I'm curious to see like the calibration that I did the second one last night. So they don't even know. So
you have to prepare your ears for when you come check out my place on Tuesday.
Yeah. So I'll be at your house because I've got an event at Atlanta Home Theater on Wednesday morning. So Eric is literally right next door to them, right down the road. So I told him I'd come hang out. But it was cool. We were able to hang out even before then.
Yep.
For a longer extended period. Drive safe, man.
Thank you. You too. Have fun.
All right. Rusty, what are we doing, man?
I'm just putting the blankets in this garage and loading up. I'm gonna go riding.
We're gonna have some fun today, man.
Try not to fall off the mountain.
So Mike is geared up. Mike, what you riding today?
KTM 350.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Look at this. He's ready to ride. He's ready to rock.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
So Rusty is hooking up the trailer. Inside the trailer, Rusty's brought 3 of his vehicles. He's got a Can-Am side-by-side, which I'll be riding, and Matt will be switching out. He also has a 4-wheeler, so Matt and I will take turns on that. And then Rusty's gonna be riding his dirt bike. Mike's got his dirt bike. This is gonna be a fun day. Let's head out.
Yeah, this is one of the things we need to check off the list of activities to do. I've done fly fishing, hiking, mountain biking, Georgia mountain roller coastering, food restaurants, you know, all the different things you can do here.
Yeah.
So showing people where the driving roads are.
Sure.
So one thing we haven't done is any kind of off-roading.
Right. A lot of guys that follow your channel and mine, they may have these ATVs,
I'm sure
they may have dirt bikes and want to go hiking.
So we have the trailer slip that people can use, and then they'll rip around.
Heck
so we're going to go find a spot.
All right.
Where are we going?
Iron Mountain Resort. It's everything. You can ride everything there. Side by sides, quads, dirt bikes. So it's good for everybody.
And it's got a restaurant for me to hang out.
And you mentioned they've got there's another place even closer. This is about an hour
Yeah,
away?
I think you pronounce it Oakey Mountain.
Okay.
O-A-K-E-Y.
And then
it's like 20 minutes from the house.
Yeah.
So if you got dirt bikes and quads only though, no side by sides. But yeah, it's great. It's close.
Yeah. So there's plenty of places to ride up here.
Oh, there's tons of it.
So why don't we just go drop me off at the house and you guys go ride ATVs and quads?
I'll just take the GoPro and you just go rest.
Or you can do that tomorrow while I go mountain biking.
There you go.
There we go. All right.
Well, let's have some fun. Man, it's pretty up through here, guys. Just beautiful country, a lot of windy roads. I'm excited about today. All right, Rusty, we're heading to do some riding in the trails. Tell us a little bit about like your background of riding and what you brought with us. What kind of toys we're working with.
So my background, when I was a kid, we used to go visit my dad's friends out in West Texas in La Mesa, where he grew up.
Yeah.
In Texas, and they had 4-wheelers. So once a year or so, we get to go ride out in the sand dunes, and we had fun as a kid. But at home, we didn't have any of that stuff. We couldn't afford it. So when I got older, but I always loved it. Got older, and my kids were, I think they were 6 and 4, and it's like, well, I want to go get a 4-wheeler and, you know, relive something. You know, like, I'm just a big kid. I want to relive these like childhood memories.
Yeah.
And so it's like, well, how can I do this? And also, I want to include the whole family. so that I can give my kids these same memories, and they can do this thing that, share that experience with them.
Yeah.
And so I went out and I sold my wife on it by, the memory side of it. Like, think of all the family memories. Next thing I know, we own 2 4-wheelers. So we get this, and that kind of spiraled into all sorts of toys over time. And I may have been a little premature. They weren't quite ready to ride, but they learned. And so, and we had a little 50cc dirt bike too that they learned on with training wheels. So as I've gotten the family into this more, it gives me an excuse to, or it gives us as a family an excuse to spend time together where we're not like, it's not forced family fun, it's actually fun.
Sure.
Like, we're just having fun together.
Right.
So we like to go ride when it's good weather, every other weekend or so.
Okay.
But we haven't been able to much this year with all the business stuff, between shutting things down and moving to Florida. So I'm excited to be riding here in the mountains where there's actual terrain.
Right.
The weather's perfect.
Right.
It's like 55 out right now.
Right.
Kind of overcast. No rain expected until after dark. And we'll have some real interesting terrain.
Yeah. So what'd you end up bringing with us?
Okay, so today I have a Can-Am Maverick Can-Am Maverick X3 Turbo RR with smart shocks.
Okay.
And I think there's some other letters in there. I think there's an RS in there too.
This thing is souped up.
There's a lot of letters.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, I don't know, 200 and something horsepower. It weighs about 1,600 pounds.
Right.
2-seater.
Right.
Has it's automatic. It has a dynamic suspension, so it's constantly adjusting electronically as you drive.
Right.
I don't remember. I think it does. I forget. It's pretty darn fast.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of power.
Yeah, Matt and I had a chance to ride it a couple weeks ago. It was awesome.
I think you've driven it more than I have. But we got that today. It's 72 inches wide, but the place we're going is Iron Mountain Park. And Mike F looked it up and said that it's like wide open, plenty of space for all size of vehicles. So that's going to be cool.
Yep.
It looks really cool. And then I have my 4-wheeler. It's a 2017 Yamaha, I think, see if I get this right, YZF 450F Special Edition. It's like a racing style 4-wheeler, 450cc engine. Thing's a lot of fun.
Okay.
It's quick too. That one's manual, so you have to shift it.
Right.
And then I have my my dirt bike is a Husqvarna. Okay, make sure. I think it's a TC 150i. It's TC or TE 150i. It's a 2-stroke 150cc trail bike.
Okay.
I use that mostly, like, it's not for doing like freestyle motocross jumps. I use it for putting around in the woods and just riding trails with kids. I really like it. It's been a great bike. I like it because it's fuel injected, oil injected. It's electric start.
Right.
Super convenient. Works great. Never had a problem with it. And it's like, I think it's 22 or 23 model. I forget. Then Mike Figuera, man,
which is up here.
He's got this orange thing. It's brand new. KTM. Is it a 350 XCW? And I think it's a factory edition. I think I got that right. Problem with all these toys is it becomes alphabet soup after a while.
Right.
It all runs together. Bottom line is they're all a lot of fun.
Yep. So we work hard. We've busted our butt past couple days, moving heavy subwoofers, 220 pounds, 110 pound speakers.
Yep.
Running, Mike was installing 2 dedicated 20 amps. Just a ton of work has gone into Matt's upgrades. Ended up buying 4 new subwoofers. That was last minute, like the day of, and then one day we got all the equipment we needed for that, all the cables.
Yeah.
calibrated late last night. I was even up till 3 a.m. I ended up going back down to the theater room.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Yeah, we did it one time. I realized I left the door partially open, which was going to really jack up the calibration. So I said, shoot, I don't want to waste time today. I'm a night owl anyway. I don't mind staying up late. I can do anything for a small amount of time. So I stayed up and recalibrated the system last night. So I haven't even heard it. So we'll still need to tweak it, but I think it'll be in a much better place than what it was last night.
Well, what's crazy about it is, like, we started, like, we got to work, I think around 9 o'clock yesterday. We started working, and we didn't stop. Like, there were no breaks.
Yep.
And we kept going till 1 a.m. You kept going till 3 a.m.
Correct.
And so it was a 16-hour day.
Right.
And I'm tired today, but I feel like I'm so grateful that I'm doing, it's work, but it's the kind of work I'd be doing for fun, even if, whether or not I'm getting paid, I'm going to be doing the same thing.
Exactly.
And so, yeah, sometimes I feel guilty. It's like I'm on a business trip, but I'm having too much fun. I gotta tell my wife, like, oh, it's a real hard day. It's a hard day today.
Right.
But no, I'm just grateful to be able to do this and do something we love, and then work this in. We're gonna go figure it out and find a good place for people to come visit Helen and ride. There's so many cool things to do around here. I just wish we had more time because it's flying by. We're on day 3. Day 4. See, I can't even keep track. We're on day 4. We have to leave, and we got all day Monday, Tuesday, and we're done. So it's flown by.
Closing up quick.
Yeah.
All right, we're here. This guy's been mudding. He's been hitting it up pretty hardcore. So here's where we're at. A place called Iron Mountain. Trading post, camping, restaurants. That's legit right there. So that's basically what we're going to be riding. Rusty's got one inside. We'll show it when we unload it. Can-Am. All right, let's head on inside. All right, so we got to head over here and do our waiver thing. We got all these computers. Get checked in. Here's one here. All right, let's get to it. All right, we're set. Now let's head on out. Get geared up. Got a nice big shop here. Get all your gear you need. So Matt's got to pick up a helmet.
Good helmet's gonna be 7, 8.
Figures we're going to be doing this quite a bit, so I ended up buying one back in Florida. I think we're about to get muddy. I think we're definitely about to get muddy. Everybody I see that's coming out of here, these guys are all mudded. All right, let's go have some fun. All right, here at the guard shack, we'll get checked in.
All right.
They let us through.
I don't know if they let us through. I just went through.
Rusty showed him the wristband and was like, peace, we're out of here. Show you guys what we're working with.
What'd you say?
She's got the motorcycle,
It's better. Why?
quad, and the big Can-Am. Let's get them backed out and get to riding.
I didn't see you.
Got one out. Got my helmet up here. Nope. See, I just bought one. Here we go. Just bought this the other day. Figured we'll be doing more riding. Mike's all professional over here.
I don't feel as good. I need to get full gear, man. This is amateur. We look like a bunch of amateurs.
There you go. Here's the drip.
Yeah, Mike and Rusty are.
And then look at this. Mike's all like, he's all decked out. Dude, this is huge, man. Just acres and acres and acres and acres of trails. Mike goes full out, man. Backflips, jumps. or just riding fast and staying safe?
Just fast.
Fast and
No
staying safe.
backflips.
Got the neck brace. Oh, yeah. All the protective gear. One wheel the whole way.
I'll use the app.
I'll have to get out.
Matt's
Probably
gonna
have me run up and.
we're gonna try to do a little GoPro footage on the Can-Am.
I'll just run it from the get until the battery dies, and then
get whatever footage we got.
yeah, that's all I'm looking for.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So we'll get a little bit of footage.
It's gonna be fun.
What am I missing? The fuel is going to be on this side here, but you have a fuel gauge. Oh, God. You just need to check your tire pressure. Here's and the four-wheeler battery is good because I haven't checked it.
About to find out.
Here's yours.
Sweet. All right. Now let's put the key in. You ready to go? Gonna get this filled up here with some
I
gas.
want to guide Matt out.
Okay. Looking good. You're good. Keep your tires straight. Yep. Straight back. Looking good. You're good. Straight back. Oh yeah. Easy peasy, baby. Drive it like a pro. What do you think, man?
I'm good. I just feel this is the same feeling I get when I go to the track.
Yeah.
I just feel like somebody just kicked me in the throat.
Kick you in the throat.
Yeah.
Mike, how old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
You're not 56?
56.
Mike is a beast, man. He is ripping and rocking on this thing. So here's me in the mud wagon.
Oh, sorry.
It's awesome, dude. This thing I've been cruising in. Me and Matt have been trading on the four-wheeler and the side-by-side. Got a little GoPro. We'll see what kind of footage we got, but I hit a big mud puddle. Came up over the side and all the way in. It was awesome. Man, I could do this every day. This is so much fun.
Well, we got scared by the hill that we just came up. You know, where we turned around. That was the hill that Mike went down, and we're like, we're not doing it, and we just did it.
Oh, that's the one?
That was fun, dude. Yeah.
It wasn't bad at all.
I took my time.
Scary.
Yeah.
Oh no, the hill we just came up?
Yeah.
That was different. It was different.
The one right up the top here
Where
where
we first dropped down?
and then we all went and turned around and went the other way.
It looks the same, but it's not the same one.
Oh, different one?
Yeah, it's not the same.
Couple trails.
Yeah. They're very similar though, and probably about the same difficulty.
I love it out here.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's great.
If you come to Helen, you got to come to this place.
For real.
If you like riding.
There's like probably
I think they
thousands of
rent
acres out here.
ATVs up there too.
4,300 acres.
4,300 acres?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep.
Man, it's just gorgeous. Wish I could take this big old honking camera out there to show you guys. So hopefully we got some footage on the GoPro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It probably did. Who knows?
Yeah. There's a couple little specks.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, this thing is covered.
Leaning around.
It's all crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
We probably got.
I'm sure I got at least a few. We got a little bit of footage.
Maybe driving on the asphalt out here.
We got some Michael Stahl in there in the beginning.
Whatever.
Stahl.
Dude, I was ripping and rocking. I had this thing on 2 wheels.
When I passed you one time, I went through that big mud rut, that water rut. I thought I was going under.
You go.
I went
Well,
swimming.
I hit this thing, and I mean, it just literally came completely over the top. Fortunately, I had that closed, but after a while, you can't see
Good
nothing.
thing we have the boom pole. And a drain that goes right out to the dirt.
There you go.
We can't get the trailer up to the house. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Won't
I guess
fit.
we'll have to put it on Mike's trailer.
You know, it's a great driveway. That driveway that I built for you, it's huge.
Built for me.
That's like 60 by 40.
That'd be
or 60 by
perfect,
60.
right?
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
I'll come help
Thinking of
you.
me when you did it.
I'll come help you.
A wash and
I'll
talk.
be
That'd be
hold the
fantastic.
gun.
And direct. I want to take this off.
Oh man, having a blast though. This is great. Appreciate you guys opening up your.
I don't think
Hot
you
rods
guys
for us.
Make sure you don't get too sore. You know, I think maybe you should call it.
Yeah, they're definitely working out more than we are. This is of course the easiest. That's second. And then Rusty's, and then Mike's just ripping it. Just ripping it. Having a good time, Mike. Appreciate you, man.
yeah.
Just got back from another ride. So we buried it in the mud here. Rusty's been riding hard. You lucky you've been rode hard, put up wet, man.
I got a little roughed up.
I'm just glad you didn't hit the barbed wire fence.
I mean, it was that close.
It's close, but you didn't. That's the important part.
Yeah, a few bumps and bruises
Yeah.
now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Little
that's
knuckle.
from when I wiped out right in front of you.
Yeah. Hit some deep spots, man. That was fun. Super fun. Biggest thing, guys, it is covered. Completely covered. This has been a blast. Huge thank you to Rusty and Mike for bringing us out here, man. These guys are awesome. It's been a blast. You ever get a chance to come out here, man, you got to come out here. This is fun. I don't know, do they rent these here, Rusty?
I think so.
Yeah. If you can come out here and rent it, this place is amazing, man. So many trails. Some of them are thin, like narrow. Some of them are real steep. So you got hills, you got rock, you got mud, big mud holes. So just bring a change of clothes. They didn't tell me I needed to do that. So this is what I get to wear back in the truck on the. Let me see your elbow. What'd you hit?
A little bit of everything.
I got a
little rash.
little roughed up. Little souvenir for the road.
Yeah. Some manly scars to show off later.
There were some guys picking on Matt, and I took them out. But I got a little battle wounded.
Right. And Matt's just chilling in here. He's like, I'm done, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm done.
You done for the day?
Oh yeah, 100%.
He had his fill.
I was done before we even started. I did it.
Check it off the list. Put it in the vlog and you're done.
You're supposed to tell everyone how great it was, how fun it was, come Destination
Yeah.
OG. 'cause
I
you
did
go
all
do this.
that. I did it.
Good.
Don't do it.
Don't
Yes,
do
do
it.
it. Do it. Every time you
Don't
come,
do it.
bring your bike.
That's
Stay
it.
at the house. It's amazing.
If you like fun,
No
here,
reason.
can I get mine?
Good.
No reason to leave the house.
No reason to leave the house. Oh gosh. All right, we just wrapped up the last run. It's getting dark. I think Rusty's tapping out.
Oh man,
Dude, you have ridden it hard today, my man. Super hard. Mike's a freaking pro. Mike's beast mode, man.
What's the verdict on this place?
This place
It's
is
amazing, dude.
awesome. It's awesome.
Mike, this.
It's like 40 minutes from 50 minutes from
It's got my seal.
house.
Yeah.
People can come here.
Man, there's stuff for the.
I'm not buying dirt bikes for people. Bring your own freaking dirt bike. I bought everything else for you guys.
That's right. You got mountain bikes.
Reimburse me for this. No? Okay.
Just leave it
This is
there.
a valid company expense.
I bought mountain bikes, JTR speakers.
That's right.
Silverware,
Everything, man.
racing sim, but I'm not buying dirt bikes. I'm not doing it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
At least people know you can bring your own. It's awesome.
Yeah. This was good, man.
Or rent them. I think that place rents them.
I think so.
Yeah, they do.
They
if you
rent
don't
them
bring
down
one,
at the-
They rent side-by-sides and quads.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But
Yeah,
man,
so you can come down here and rent. I bet you there's like 20 places like this throughout the mountains.
There's a lot of them.
that's right. I've never done anything like this.
Yeah. This is
Perfect. You find some more like.
So I am completely mudded up. I'm pretty exhausted. I'm tired, but man, I had a blast today. Golly. So they kept asking me that, Michael, you're the dirtiest. I mean, I got mud all up and down. I mean, this thing is crazy. So we ended up jacking this up. So I've been riding this most of the day. You can see what I've been through. It is smooth, man. This thing runs like a champ. It's a 450. So man, this thing will ride though. I was climbing mountains with it, and so that was fun. So Rusty earlier, he's like, you know what, I haven't ridden this in a while, and I haven't really, like, you know, had a lot of fun. So he jumps in it, and I said, Rusty, let me go with you. I want to ride, because I know I take care of his stuff. This isn't mine. It doesn't belong to me. I'm not going to break it intentionally, so I don't go full send. But I said, man, I'd love to ride with you and see what that's like. Like, how do you drive it? And so we hop in there, got our helmets on. So those of you that been wondering about my helmet, look here. Here's my helmet. I bought one because I knew we would be using. I love it, man. I'm like a kid, dude. I've been playing in the mud all stinking day. But anyway, so we've got some hills and stuff. And so on the four-wheel, I'm not jumping anything. So I'm kind of cruising over them. Rusty launches this mother. Boom. We land, squirrel, flying through. I mean, he is having a blast. And he just full sends it. We go way over the berm or whatever it's called. And then something inside starts making some funky noise. So it's gonna have, I think he said that there's a not a chain, what is a belt? So you may hear it when Matt cranks it up. But this thing's a beast too. Something back here, we were hearing clankety clanking. It's usually in the low gear. Alright, there we go. Oh, you hear it? That's what we were hearing earlier. It's like clank, 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 clank. So he said it's probably a belt. They're known to, yeah. What was it, Mike?
It's the belt flopping around.
Gotcha.
It's shredded.
Okay.
That's why it's making all that racket.
Yeah, it's just bouncing against it, but
it's whipping around in there. I think that's what it is.
That's what I thought.
yeah. So at least it's not like transmission, nothing crazy. Not cheap, I'm sure.
There's not much to that transmission. It's literally just high gear, low gear.
Nice.
Yeah, it's definitely not happy.
It's not happy.
It does not want to move.
Rusty, sir.
Man, I wish I had a t-shirt to put on.
Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
I'll tell you what, I'll hook you up with this awesome t-shirt right here.
Yeah.
I've got 2 of them on, so I'll give you this. And I've got another one, so. Matt. Bro, this has been awesome, man. Matt doesn't like this. He's like, he did it for a little while. He's like, I'm good.
I don't dislike it. I just got my fill and I'm check the box. I'm done. I'm good. I know my limits.
But they should come and check it out.
Oh, heck yeah. All right, what's the code on this thing back here?
54.
All right, we'll go. All right, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna head back to the house, get some showers. And I think we're gonna play in this theater room. So before we head back to the house, I had a problem. I'm completely covered in mud. So Rusty was covered in mud. That's genius, right?
That's pretty
Right?
smart.
I mean, I think it's a new trend I'm gonna start. You know, wear your pants inside out. But I figured my pants are completely dirty, so we'll just turn them inside out. Keep all that mud out of the truck. All right, we're gonna get loaded up, head to the house. All right, we are at the Bangkok house. Gonna get some sushi. Go check it out. All right, these weirdos are eating all this
It is true. It's a little
crazy
longer.
stuff here.
It's probably like 3 extra pieces over it.
Rusty's got
Yeah.
2 things of sushi. Not
Rock
sharing.
and roll and Iron Man.
I like it.
In about 8 minutes, he'll be sharing. He'll be trying to pawn
I
something
probably
on somebody.
will.
Yeah.
I imagined it about half that size.
Right, that's pretty big platter there, man. That looks
That's
good.
what I told you. It's a two roll
Yeah.
place.
All right, dinner was pretty amazing. Had some Mongolian beef, it was really good. So we decided while we're up here for the next 3 days, we're gonna watch The Dark Knight. Watch the series. So each night we'll watch a new one. So pretty excited about that. Test out the JTR system. Recalibrated it last night. It's about 3 in the morning. So we'll go check it out when we get back to the house. So we're back in the theater room. Last night I was up to about 3 a.m. running calibration, but I kind of cheated. 2:30 a.m. I was tired, man. I was toast. Figured I'd go ahead and go to bed. I'd started the calibration, walked out before it started taking the measurements. Actually, I let it go for a little bit, probably about 15-20 minutes. Made sure everything was cool and let it run. So as you can see here, it took 59 minutes the second time. The issue the very first time was we had this door here, and I took the calibration. I should have saw it. I didn't. That was my mistake. Been a long couple of days. So I opened that back up, recalibrated it, and tonight we're gonna watch Batman Begins. Tomorrow night we'll watch Dark Knight, and then the last night I'll be here, Dark Knight Rises.
So will we tweak the sub like as we're watching, like the next couple of days?
It's really up to you. Oh yeah. I thought you meant like tonight. So probably this will be like our baseline. We'll watch this one, see what we think. We can, we can tweak any of the subwoofer volumes because we got the 2 up front.
We could have done it today, but we were out on the...
Yeah, we're kind of hot rodding it. Today was like our down day, which was really nice. I mean, it's a lot of work.
You guys were down. I was like, yeah, red line.
Dude, I was having so much fun. It was awesome.
Yeah,
we had a good time.
I had more fun in this room by myself.
It was a blast, man. So, Mike, this guy's a star, dude. Not only does he ran the 220s yesterday, helped install all the speakers, but this dude is a master on the motocross. I mean, just send it. Yeah, we're totally done. I'm just gonna power this down and we'll check out our first movie. All right, guys, it is 12:42 a.m. I'm exhausted. Last night I stayed up till 3 a.m. running a second calibration here with the Accurus Muse. Came in tonight. We were going to watch an older movie. Unfortunately, right now this room doesn't have a Blu-ray, 4K, Kaleidescape, any of that, so we were just streaming. So it was decent. I mean, it wasn't... I can't stand streaming, to be honest with you. Once you have a dedicated 4K player, or especially Kaleidescape, it's not the same. Not the same experience at all, especially in the low end LFE. So I think we're going to call it a night. Yeah, it's been a cool experience with the Accurus, definitely. I like the fact that you can use the microphones, set them up, run all the calibration. Seems to have a pretty decent amount of flexibility, but it definitely is not going to be what we're looking for here, for various reasons. Part of it, Matt needs something really simple. He's going to have a lot of guests that come through here that aren't home theater enthusiasts. They're not passionate about home theater, but we're hoping that as they experience a killer system like this, that they're going to want to have something like this in their home theater. In the past, Apple Remote has worked super simple for those guests. Hit power on, turns on the system. You can control the volume. We don't have that option with the Accurus Muse. Yes, we do have a universal remote control, and that worked fine. And then we can do some macros and things and program that. So I don't think that's a big deal, but I'm not sure that this is what we're looking for. So I'll share my thoughts on kind of like a review video of my experience with the Accurus Muse, the amplifiers, their software, all of that stuff in a future video. But I'm sleep deprived. It's been a long day. We rode hard. We had a great day, but I'm tired. So, all right, guys, appreciate y'all. Catch you in the next video. God bless.